The Department of Labor issued a new final rule last week on the test to determine whether a worker is considered an independent contractor under the Fair Labor Standards Act. Now, this new rule goes into effect on March 11th of this year, and it replaces the Trump-era rule. Now, under the Trump-era rule, there was a 5-point analysis you had to do, and it really favored companies and employers because it really was based upon how much control the company had over the worker. Under this new analysis, it's now a 6-point analysis, and it's more favorable to the workers because it's really based upon, is the worker in business for themselves? Now, I'm not going to get into each specific point because that can be a whole in-depth analysis in and of itself, but this is something to take serious. The Department of Labor and the IRS find this a hot button issue because there are a lot of companies out there that intentionally misclassify workers as independent contractors to avoid paying benefits, to avoid paying certain taxes, etc. So this is something you gotta look at. If you are a company that uses independent contractors, I highly recommend reach out to your lawyer sooner rather than later and walk through this new analysis and make sure the people you are currently classifying as independent contractors actually are independent contractors under this new analysis. Like I said, the rule goes into effect on March 11th, so you have some time, but you have to make sure you do the analysis. The other thing to be aware of is this new rule does not replace certain state law rules. Now, there are certain states out there, and I believe California and New Jersey are two of them, that have their own tests to determine whether a worker should be classified as an independent contractor. This new federal rule does not supersede those. So if you're in those states, you're going to have to talk about those rules as well. But again, this is something you cannot take lightly. The Department of Labor and the IRS takes this very seriously because there is a lot of intentional misclassifications out there. And that is something you don't want to do. You don't want to land yourself in hot water with the Department of Labor or the IRS. Just reach out to your lawyer, ask them about this new rule, go through the analysis of your workers, and make sure you are still complying with the law come March 11th. That is something you got to do. I hope you found this video helpful, you enjoyed it. If you haven't done so, subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and we'll see you on the next video.